Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya and today I'm going to be giving Genshin Impact visions to dangaronpa characters. These are my personal headcanons, so don't come after me, alright? This is just for fun. So without further ado, let's just get into this shit. Actually, it's funny because most of the characters could have gotten an animal vision since most of them have dead friends, right? But no, that would be too easy. Okay, so we're starting with the main protagonist of the first game. I see Makoto either as a Geo or a Hydro. But I think Geo would suit him better. I don't know why, but I can see him as a Geo bow user. Yeah, I think Geo and bow would suit him a lot. Next one is Chihiro, and I think Chihiro both Animo, Denjo, and Hydro, but I think since, you know, he wants to get better, he wants to make a progress and everything, I think he would be a Hydro user, and I can see him as a Catalyst user. That would be so cute. Next one is Hifumi, and honestly, I can see him as a Dendro character. I don't know why, but I think he would be either a Dendro or Geo. Next one is Mondo, and I think we all agree that he's very much pyro-coded, so is Leon. No explanation needed. Next one is Kyoko, and I think Kyoko would be Electro. I think the Electro vision just really suits her, and I can see her as a sword user. Maybe because she kinda reminds me of like catching, so you know. Next one is Taka, and I think Taka is so cryo-coded. I can't explain it, but yeah. Oh, and Byakuya? Byakuya is like so Geo. I can see him as a Geo, maybe Catalyst user. I think Catalyst would suit him. Next one is Hina, and this one's a hard one, but I think she's very like passionate about what she's doing. I think she would be a pyro user because I said so. Next one is Junko, and Junko would definitely be an Electro user. Next one is Celeste, and she is an Ice Queen. I can see her having abilities like Yelan maybe, with the dices and stuff. Next one is Hiro, and I think Hiro would be a Dendro. Either Dendro or Geo. Or maybe Electro as well, but I think Dendro just really suits him best. Next one is Toko. And I think Toko would be either Hydro, Cryo, or Electro, but since she has the split personalities and stuff, I'm gonna put her in the Electro tier. Next one is Sayaka, and I think Sayaka would be a Hydro sword user. Next one is Sakura, and I think Sakura would be an Animo. She has so many like good qualities and values. She loves her friends and everything. I think Animo would be good for her. Next one is Mukuro, and I think Mukuro would be a Cryo user, maybe a Claymore. She kind of reminds me of like Eula. Next one is Hajime, and like I would love to put him in the Pyro tier since my vision is Pyro, but no, I think Hajime would be a Geo user. Next one is Gundam, since he loves animals and everything. I think he would be a Dendro user, and he would be such good friends with Tighnari. I can just sense it, you know? Next one is Mikan, and Mikan would be definitely a Cryo user. Maybe a Catalyst? Yeah, a Catalyst. Next one is Teru, and actually I have no idea where should I put him. Okay, let's say you're a Geo. Next one is Sonia. I'm gonna put her in the Hydro tier. Yeah. Next one is Mahiru, and I personally see her as a Dendro user. I don't know why. Next one is Fuyuhiko, and I think Fuyuhiko would be a Cryo user. I don't really have an explanation. Next one is Chiaki, and I think Chiaki would be a Dendro user. Maybe a bow user? Yeah, I can see her with a bow. Next one is the Ultimate Imposter. I don't really know where to put them, to be honest. I think a Geo character as well. Or Hydro. Yeah, Geo or Hydro. Next one is Akane. whom I think would be a pyro user. She's very passionate about what she's doing. Next one's Kazuichi, and I think Kazuichi would be either Dendro or Cryo. I'm gonna give him a Cryo vision. Next one is Peko, and I think Peko would be Electro. She reminds me of like Raiden Shogun. She would be a sword user though, obviously. Next one is Nekomaru, and I think Nekomaru would be an Electro as well. Next one is Hiyoko. I don't really know, to be honest. I can see her as a Geo user. Next one is Nagito, who is pretty problematic here since he could have been Hydro, he could have been Cryo, he could have been Electro since people think he's a weirdo, but what would suit him best, in my opinion, is Anemo. He's an Anemo and he would be a Polearm user. No explanation needed. Moving on, Kaito. I think Kaito is Electro, mostly because of, well, his color palette, to be honest. But yeah. Next one is Mew. She would be an Electro as well. I can see her with either a sword or polearm or claymore. Yeah. Next one is Tsumugi, and I think Tsumugi would be a Cryo user. I have no explanation for that one. Next one is Tenko, and I would put her here. I think she would be a polearm user. Next one is Shuichi, and like Shuichi is so cryo-coded. I'm sorry, he's so cryo-coded. I can see him with either a sword or a claymore. I think that would be pretty hot. Next one is Korekio, and I can see him in both Dendro and Electro, but he is an anthropologist, so I'm putting him here. Next one is Kibo, and I think Kibo would be a Geo user. I don't have an explanation for that one. Next one is Himiko, whom I think would be a Pyro user. Next one is Ryoma, whom I think would be a Cryo user. Next one is Rantaro, who's definitely a Nemo coded. No explanation needed. Next one is Kokichi. Ooh, actually, that's an interesting one. Oh my god, he would be an Electro user? Maybe a Catalyst? Oh my god, yes. That would be so cute. Moving on, we have Engie. I think she would be a Geo user. And I can see her having skills maybe like Albedo. Like, oh, that would be so pretty. Next one, we have Kirumi, whom I think would be a Dendro user. I think she would be a Bow user. Next one is Kaede, and I think Kaede would be Hydro. Next one is Maki, and I think Maki would be Pyro. I can see her with Claymore. Pretty badass. Gonta would be definitely a Dendro. I don't need to explain that. And the last character we have here is Ibuki, and I think Ibuki would be an Electro user. So that's it. This is my tier list. Let me guys know what you think about it. I had fun doing this, and I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.